Hey. All right. Let's get this started. Yo. What's up? Who's ready to see some new Capenna? New cards, new Capenna. What's up? Here at Jake and Joel Are Magic, we are sponsored by Dragon Shield. If you are already at the stream, you're an early bird. Type exclamation early bird into chat right now, just like I typed it on the official Jake and Joel account. Exclamation point early bird is going to enter you to win these Nebula Dragon Shields. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Type hashtag early bird and you're going to be entered to win those. What's up? I'm feeling good on a Thursday, yo. I wanted to start with a little giveaway to get the vibe right. If you see right up here, 8 minutes, 40 seconds, I'm kind of pointing. That is the countdown for the official stream. We are going to be watching the official new Capenna reveal stream today. And let me warn you, we're going to talk over it. That's what's going to happen. Here, we're going to talk over it. If you want to watch it with no talking over, or you want to hear the talking over later, go watch theirs. I invite you to. I'd love for you to stay, because we're going to try and be conscious of what's being spoken about, but we will be talking over it, and that's just what's going to happen. Exclamation point early bird is how you're going to enter to win a brand new set of Nebula Dragon Shields. I'll send them out to you if you're within the continental US. If you're not within the continental US, we'll send you the value. Let me also mention, check these out. Y'all are going to love these. I'm trying to get them both in the shot here. Check these out. These are our Jake and Joel Neon Dynasty stickers. Oh yeah. If you are a member of our Patreon or you've joined recently, you're a member of the Patreon, you've already received these, or they are in the mail to get out to you, one or the other. If you're not a member of our Patreon, if you join right now while these are last, while I have these in stock, these will be sent right out to you. So consider joining our Patreon. Nice little sticker perk. There's also a ton of awesome built-in perks with the Patreon at large. Good morning, everyone. Or good day. It's 11:52 on the East Coast. It's 8:52 on the West Coast. Jake is going to be joining me today. He is on his way to his setup right now. He had to work an overnight last night, and so he is trying to get back home as quickly as he can. But I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to this one. I love this aesthetic. The Art Deco thing, I'm very jazzed about. The Demon Mafia thing, we'll see. We'll see. Is this video going to be cringy? Probably a little. I think it's intended that way a little bit. I'm about to run this early bird. Type in hashtag early bird and you'll win this Dragon Shields. Our channel is sponsored by Dragon Shield. If you want to shop Dragon Shield products, use the link down in the description below, and that's going to give you a little bit of a discount. 10 seconds. I'm going to run this early bird giveaway. 11 p.m. in Asia, Zach. Thanks for staying up. Exclamation point early bird, not hashtag early bird. Did I say hashtag early bird? I'm so sorry. It's exclamation early bird. I'm not an early bird. That's not what I am. I'm not an early bird. Exclamation point early bird is going to enter you to win. I'm about to roll this thing. $11.55 Singapore. I'm going to try and pronounce your name. Here we go. Let's track Pogi. Let's track Pogi. I tried my best. All right, the early birds have gotten in. If you haven't gotten in, I'm not considering you an early bird. I'm rolling it. Here we go. It's being rolled. DB has won the giveaway. DB, congratulations. Anthony, what's up? Good to see you, bro. DB, message me on Discord. Send me an @ in general on Discord or DM me. Congratulations to DB for winning the Nebula Dragon Shields as part of our early bird giveaway. What I just did was drop our Discord link in the chat. If you're not a member of our Discord, you definitely should be. That is something you should be doing, is participating, hanging out in our Discord. Commander games all the time. Hugely helpful EDH fix my deck thread. Super sick over there. Great Commander League. We run that through our Patreon. That's all. That's all. I've gone through all the stuff. The advertisements are over. How's everybody doing today? MLB opening day. Look at this. Ready to see a little Braves back to back? I think we are. I think we're going to. Haven't had a back-to-back World Series winner in quite some time. These boys about to fix that. Oh yeah, and if you're hanging out, thank you, Jank. If you're hanging out, we have got Foil Quest later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Jake is going to be opening some beautiful, beautiful boxes of War of the Spark, trying to find a copy of a mono Liliana. Jake, I can't see your video. Everybody speak his name and he shall enter. As soon as I can see a video, there we go. Let me swap over real fast. Everybody say good morning. Everybody say good morning to Jake.
Hey, what's up, man? Good morning.
Jake is here. Everybody say good morning. Jake,
I haven't eaten, so I'm going to crunch for you guys.
Yeah, will you crunch? That's how I'm going to test sound levels today, actually.
No, I'm not going to crunch for you.
No crunching happening over here.
Do you need my sound levels?
Yeah, you're giving them to me right now.
I think we're good, right?
Oh, I think we're good. Can everybody hear Jake?
All right.
William Sprague been sitting on a box of War of the Spark Japanese since release. Temptations are real, bro. Don't talk to us about temptations here at Jake and Joel or Magic to open up Japanese War of the Spark boxes. I'm pretty sure Jake is personally responsible for that product going up over time. Either him or Rudy.
What? No way. I'd never do that. I would never do that.
They said, we said, what's up? Yo, if you're not familiar with They Said, We Said, go check them out. YouTube channel focused on cinema, focused on films, focused on the silver screen.
Yes, the silver screen.
Jake, we ran a giveaway of some Nebula Dragon Shields with exclamation point early bird. So we've already fulfilled that. Have you done your 10 winks at the camera that Dragon Shield requires out of you?
I will in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
They said that I need to do that before 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that I don't need to do it before 9 anymore. So I get to put off the winks for another 30 minutes, but we'll get them in.
Oh,
we'll get them in.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Somebody said that we are missing some music, so let's turn down our synthwave and let's see what the MTG channel. Oh, here we go. This is kind of a vibe.
What do we have going on over there?
It's a little bit of oh, we're getting in the vibe over here for new Capenna.
Joel, did you ever listen to that band Can? Did you ever listen to Can?
No, C-A-N?
Yeah,
I've never heard of them.
It's like it's almost like a trip hop band before trip hop existed. And after this stream, I want you to listen to the song.
There you go, Agamans.
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C by Can. Okay.
Yeah, I want you to listen to that.
I'm going to do that afterwards. I don't want to get DMCA'd.
Yeah. No, we're not going to do that right now, but...
Nice.
I heard it years ago. Then I heard it again recently, and I was like, oh my God, that I think it was an Inherent Vice. Such a great song.
Bro, is your cup...
And I think it was like early 70s or something.
The worst thing about prison is the Dementors.
It is. It is. It's Prison Mike. Typically, this would have a beer.
Push you up against the wall, biatch. Hey,
it's like, why is water in the cup?
Here we go.
Today,
it's happening.
we're going to live it up a little. tackle the grit and glamour of Magic's newest set, Streets of New Capenna. I'm Becca Scott.
Everybody hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's do this shit.
Or just find what I'm up to on my channel, Good Time Society.
And I'm Joe Johnson. You can catch me every week doing a little magic with my friends on my channel, Tabletop Jocks.
Yes, and today we're going to be digging into everything from high society flings to New Capenna's seedy underbelly.
Oh, yeah,
all
'cause
while
it's
trying
live.
to figure out
I'm a
which of the
silly
5
one.
crime families we're going to throw our lot in with.
Wait, what if we don't end up picking the same family?
Sure to you.
Sure, it's fine. I mean, that's just business. We can still socialize on our own time.
Okay, you ready to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
Here we go.
Okay. What?
Oh, you are looking sharp.
Oh, as are you.
So thin. Well, it's a classy joint and it's a special occasion.
Oh, exactly. And New Capenna is not just a new set. It's
Volume
an
good for
entirely
everybody?
New setting for Magic. A towering vertical metropolis founded by angels and built out of glass, steel, and gold.
Oh yeah, but in the years since, it has fallen into the hands of 5 demonic crime families, all fighting for the biggest piece of that city-shaped pie.
Still, even with all that crime and corruption, New Capenna is thriving. So if you got the smarts, the moxie, and you're in with one of those 5 families, you could be headed right to the top. And that's a great place to be in this city.
So yeah, and to help us climb our way there, we're going to be talking to our friends at Wizards of the Coast, going to tell us all about those families and their most powerful players. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Jake, that's kind of how I
Well,
feel.
look who we have here. It's Jay and Ellie, lore master for New Capenna.
Great to meet you both. Shall we get started?
It sounds like if you want to get ahead in New Capenna, you'll have to figure out who is watching your back. Can you give us a little rundown of these new 5 families?
Sure, let's get right into it with the first family, the Brokers. So the Brokers are a green, white, and blue aligned
Banned.
law firm, known for getting creative with the wording of their magical contracts. If you're in a fix, they're there to help. And they always seem to be there when something goes wrong.
corrupt bankers.
So if you could just sign here and not worry too much about the fine print.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's all totally
Little
boilerplate.
too close
completely
to real
legitimate.
life.
They're just looking out for your best interests. I mean, it'd be a real shame if something bad were to happen, right? They're just offering a little protection, sometimes in a very direct way, like they do with their shield mechanic, which you can see here on the
Shield?
card Disciplined Duelist.
Disciplined Duelist. Green, white, blue for a 2/1 creature. Human citizen with double strike. And
Whoa.
Disciplined Duelist enters the battlefield with a shield counter on it. If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield
It's like
counter
totem
from
armor.
it instead.
Ooh, double strike, never mad at that.
All right. So you get a few of these going around, and even your smaller creatures are going to be a little scrappier than you expect. It's defensive, but in a
Bro,
way to
it's
let
like-
you pivot into
It's like
some more
totem
aggressive
armor, but in a
plays.
counter
Yeah,
that
and
you can
don't forget, since
proliferate.
they're counters, they count as modifications. Say you were going to do a little mixing and matching with some Neon Dynasty?
Totally, and you'll see broker cards with ways of leveraging spare counters, like their no-nonsense boss, Falco Spara, Pact Weaver.
I love that name.
Falcospara, Pact Weaver. 1 green, white, blue for a 3/3 legendary creature, Bird Demon. Ooh, okay, I see. Yeah, he's not exactly doing his job pro bono, is he?
No, Mr. Spara here trades in favors, and he's perfectly willing to call those in and revoke his protection if it'll get him the next card.
Oh,
in
this
your
is a
deck.
cool design.
In his mind, all these deals and contracts are for the sake of the greater good, preventing a doomsday prophecy that could spell the end of the city, if not the entire plane.
I mean, as far as law firms go, that seems like a pretty noble goal.
Sure, but try telling that to the other families.
do y'all think about
whose
totem armor
turf is getting
counters?
Muscled in on. Of course, when things come to blows, the brokers have muscle of their own, like the leader of the bedecked brokers commander deck, Perry the Pulverizer.
Oh, Commander
Harry
decks.
the Pulverizer. 1 green, white, blue for a 3/3 legendary creature, Rhino Soldier. Wow,
Okay.
this Rhino doesn't mess around.
It's commander time. Let's go. You know how we do.
Yeah, he puts a shield counter on somebody and then he gets real big and smashes on through. Yeah, it looks like this guy's on the up and up.
He's not allowed in the stained glass factories anymore, I'll tell you that much. Perry's all heart, which is tough when your job is breaking knees and convincing people to follow through on their end of the deal.
Rhino in the China shop. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and I guess he encourages some really creative deck building too. In a sense, he pushes you to get diversity instead of just going in all on the 1/1 counters.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of different counters and they should all be respected.
Exactly.
What
And there you have
restaurant
it.
is this?
The brokers will keep you safe and they don't go
Someplace
back on
in
their word.
downtown.
So if you're willing to swing a deal and
LA.
sign on that dotted line, you'll be in good hands.
They got some nice
Our next
production
family,
value
the
out of
Obscura,
not having
are
to build
group
a
of
set for this
blackmailers
one.
and con artists aligned with white, blue,
'Cause
and
basically
black
LA
mana.
was built
They're
during this
skilled
time.
spellcasters that mix magic and finesse to run grifts, dig up dirt, and rewrite some headlines from behind the scenes.
Sounds pretty slick. So, how do you avoid ending up as one of their marks?
Easier said than done. Thanks to their signature mechanic, Connive, they're pretty good at staying a step
Right, so we've
ahead.
seen
Check it out
Connive.
here on the card Ledger Shredder.
Ledger Shredder, 1 in a blue for a 1/3 bird advisor with flying, and whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, Ledger Shredder connives. To connive, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Paper trail? What paper trail? I've got these perfectly authentic documents
I like
right
that.
here. Everything's completely
Right.
above board. Really?
Yeah, gives you a lot of flexibility over the course of a game, too. Enough conniving, and
Interesting
soon you're
take
gonna
on
have
looting.
your hand, your battlefield, and your graveyard set up just the way you want.
Exactly. The Obscura are all about turning a situation to their
So
advantage.
far,
by
I've seen a
having
lot of
just
them
little
doing
bit
that
more
in this
intel than
set.
anyone
It's a
else
lot
in
of
the game.
like
And
reimagining
allegedly,
older
the juiciest
mechanics,
intel
but with
ends up going
newer
straight to the boss of the
innovations in
Obscura.
the game.
Raffine, Scheming Seer.
Rafine, Scheming Seer. White, blue, black for a 1/4 legendary creature, Sphinx Demon. All right. So she comes with some built-in evasion and protection? Hey, not a bad start. Especially once you start racking up them counters with Connive.
And just like you'd expect from a boss, she does her best work
Low
when
to the
you've got
ground,
as
ward
many
1.
eyes and ears
I
on
like
the ground
that.
as possible.
And again,
Yeah,
allegedly,
this is one I covered in
rumors
my
say
video
Raffine's
last
all about
Friday.
using her network to dig
Pretty
up secrets,
solid.
while making sure no one's prying too deeply into her own.
And what could a Demon Sphinx mob boss possibly have to hide?
Well, you didn't hear this from me, but word on the street is that recently every Obscura Oracle had the same vision at the same time, and they're trying to sort out exactly what that means. Raffine's apparently got enough of a stake in this to put her top agent on the case, a former news hound that heads up the Obscura Operation Commander deck, Camille Obscura Oculus.
Camille Obscura Oculus, 1 white, blue, black for a 2/4 legendary creature, Cephalid Rogue.
Oh,
Gotta say, the
shit. Target attacking
bioluminescence is
creature
on
can't
point.
be blocked this
Hey,
turn?
just because the work's not
Straight
pretty,
up?
no reason you can't look sharp doing it.
It's
against
impressive how
double
well
strike?
she manipulates combat
Oh,
without actually
attacking
getting
creature
her
with
hands
lesser
dirty.
power.
She can just sit back and take notes while other creatures do all that heavy lifting.
That's her MO, using magic to see through walls and then feeding on any juicy tidbits she picks up from
Okay.
the right people.
kinda
It's
cool.
the mark of a good Obscura agent. If you've
Can't
done
be
your
blocked
job right,
straight up is
no one
pretty
knows
mean.
you're even there in
On
the first
any
place.
creature
If
getting
you're hoping
through
to get away
6
with a
power
perfect
plus,
crime, you're gonna
that's a
find a
big
lot of
chunk.
like-minded individuals in the Obscura.
All right, so who's up next?
Next, we have the Maestros, who are aligned with blue, black, and red. They're a bunch of old money, vampires who appreciate the finer things
Grixis,
in life
baby.
and aren't shy
Yeah,
about
here we
killing
go.
to get their hands on what they want. To the public at large, they're a society of art aficionados. But to those in the know, they're an order of elite thieves and assassins, led by Lord Xander, the Collector.
They're the Illuminati.
Lord Xander, the Collector.
This is the commander
4
that made
blue,
everybody
black,
freak
red
out
for
last
a
Friday, and then
6/6
everybody was like, well,
legendary
wait, it's a
creature,
7-mana
vampire
commander.
demon noble. The code alone tells me that this guy knows what being the boss is all about.
Xander's a cultured guy, and he wants you to know it. He's still a vicious crime lord, of course, but, you know, the classy one.
Oh, he doesn't let you forget that he's the boss, though. As soon as he hits the board, someone's gonna have to start paying up fast.
Exactly. He knows that winning has a price, and it's best if you're not the one paying. You can see that motto summed up nicely in the Maestro's signature mechanic, Casualty, which we have on
Oh,
the
that's
card
a
here.
cool mechanic
a little
name.
chat.
A little chat. 1 in a blue for an instant with Casualty 1. As you cast this spell, you may sacrifice a creature with power 1 or greater. When you do,
Whoa.
copy this spell. All right, well, I mean, that seems fine. Just a little sit down, just a little bit of one-on-one time.
Sure, nothing bad will happen.
Those horns are intimidating.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
tell you. So, just a thought, really just a little suggestion,
it
of course.
as a result of
Maybe if a
sacrificing?
little 1/1 token
Yes.
was out and you wanted to sacrifice
That seems
some,
very
you could
strong.
dig up another card from your library.
The Maestros may have class,
Yeah, it's
but
like
that doesn't stop
exploit,
them from
right?
being ruthless. If getting the job
I'm
done
telling you,
right
they're
or
re-envisioning
stylishly
mechanics
means
with-
some collateral
with the
damage,
new innovations
so be
they've
it.
made in the
And if you're
game.
already thinking, gee, I wish every spell I cast could have Casualty, then I'd like to introduce you to Xander's right-hand man
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
leader of the Maestros Massacre Commander deck, and hello, the Painter.
And hello, the Painter.
And hello.
Blue, black, red for a 1/3 legendary creature vampire assassin.
Ooh.
And hello to you too. He looks like trouble. Death touch, not bad. I like this guy's energy. It looks like he really loves his job.
I mean, I'd love my job too if it meant copying whatever spell I wanted every turn.
Jeez.
Intello loves
First
his job.
instant or
He loves
sorcery
his
just
family,
gets
but like any good
copied
maestro,
if you sack
he's
a
really
2
doing this
power
for
or
the
greater.
art. And assassination is the
yeah,
medium
bro.
of choice. So if you're looking to live a life of
this
crime
is
with
really
that
fucking
extra
good.
dash of
Hello.
showmanship and panache, the Maestros.
That shit's gonna be banned.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now, if you prefer a more practical approach, we've also
Someone's
got
gonna
the
break it.
Riveteers, aligned with black, red,
Jesus.
and green. They were the workers and artisans who helped build New Capenna, and they can break it, or some kneecaps, just as easily. They're experts in everything from demolition to intimidation to loosening a few choice bolts to help
Right,
along
Anthony
those
Jordan,
unfortunate
Copy Wheel of
accidents.
Fortune,
That's what
Nexus
I'm
of
talking
Fate.
about.
I mean,
Was that a boxing
hell
ring we
yeah.
just saw? No.
it's fucking
I guess we
over
got some
with that
sports
card.
fans up in here. Let's
and it's
go.
3 mana
The
value.
Riveteers love a good fight.
Yeah,
They're all about
obviously,
working hard,
whenever
hitting hard,
copy
and
stuff
playing hard.
shenanigans
All
start
of the
happening,
orders
you
that
start copying
thrill-seeking
extra turn
boss.
spells. That's where it always ends up.
Zeatora,
We'll come back to that guy.
Incinerator.
That was very
Zeatora, the
exciting.
Incinerator. 3 black, red, green for a 6/6 legendary creature, Demon Dragon. Okay, so putting this whole
Yo,
Demon Dragon
Ball
thing
Lightning
aside,
Tribal.
with her sacrifice ability,
The commander
I don't know if
right
she's the
here.
best person in town
Stuff
to
that's
work
gonna
for.
die
You'd be
already with high
surprised.
power and
Zeatora is
trample.
quite proud of her family and what they've done for the city. Her ability is really just making sure they're firing on all cylinders.
Yo, can
So
you guys help
here,
us
let
get
me
to
give you a little more context
169
with
likes,
the Riveteers
please?
mechanic Blitz, which you can see on Jaxus the Troublemaker.
Jaxus the Troublemaker, 3 and a red for a 2/3 legendary creature, human warrior. She can be cast by paying her blitz cost of 1 and a red.
I love
if you
that
cast
art.
a spell for
It's
a blitz cost,
super
it gains
simple,
haste,
but
and
it
when this
really
creature
is cool
dies,
looking
draw
to
a
me.
card. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
Thank you, chat.
I can roll with this.
Thank you.
She's ready to rumble. She ain't playing no games. I mean, she's ready to put that ring into good use, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody's got to do it, right? She's looking fly
He casts
doing
this
it,
for its blitz
and
cost, it gains haste, and when it dies, draw a card.
Hey, peep game.
Sack
and
it
like
at the
you just
beginning of
saw,
the next end
she's
step.
also available with alternate art as a buy a box promo.
yeah, all right. Jaxus doesn't just have blitz; she's giving it out.
Zoltan
She's giving it
Boros'
for
art
cost.
on Jaxus on the left.
I see how the
is
game plan is coming together.
so
So you can
sick.
cast her normally. You're thinking long term, but if you need to access her ability right now, hit your opponents with something they didn't see coming. Maybe you can pay
This
the
is pretty
blitz
sweet, too.
cost, get her running a little faster, and the
Yeah.
trade-off is she clocks out early.
Nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, hey, even if you take the quick and dirty approach,
CSR,
you get
man,
that
what's
free
up?
draw
Come
in
on.
so you don't fall behind on card advantage. And now you got that Zeatora out, you can get some more extra damage and some treasures out of it.
The Riveteers are always willing to roll up their sleeves and get the job done, as long as you pay them what they're due.
like this
and they
deal.
won't leave you empty-handed,
Riveteers
even on a
is
rush
definitely
order.
up
And if
my
you're looking
alley.
to put together a crew in a hurry, look no further than the commander of the Riveteers Rampage deck, Henzi Toolbox Torre.
Come on,
Hinsey
toolbox.
Toolbox Tori. Black, red, and green for a 3/3 legendary creature.
Dude, the
Devil
art on
Rogue,
this is
said
sick.
the magic
That's
word with
Johann
commander
Voss.
for this
I
one.
know, right? That's what I'm saying. The Blitz, kind of like a built-in sneak attack, but better. Well, I love the cost on that one. Okay.
So he
Wow.
looks like the kind of guy that knows a guy for just about everything.
If you
Oh,
do it
yeah.
against
He knows the
haste,
city
when it
like the
dies,
back of
draw a
his
card,
hand.
sack
And he's
it.
got connections
Just
to
put
fix
death
you
trigger
up with whatever you
creatures in
need,
your deck.
just as long as he gets a little cut off the top.
I mean, nice of him to offer that discount for being a regular customer, though, you know?
Hey, that's just good business. If you're looking for a rough and tumble family for the
Yo.
working criminal, then you're gonna love the Riveteers.
Blitz in and Eldrazi.
But hey, what if you're here in New Capenna looking for a
Right.
good time? That's where the Cabaretti come in. They're a red, green, and white aligned group known for throwing the best shindigs on the plane. And they've got their claws sunk into the entertainment industry. So if roaring applause and
It's
clinking
Hollywood.
glasses are your idea of fun, then a Cabaretti party is the place to be.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay, how do I snag an invite?
Well, the good news is they're hardly exclusive. The Cabaretti recruit from every part of society.
like cats.
Their boss knows it's not enough to just survive. You also have to live. And he's a big believer in
This reveal
the
has
more
actually
the
been
merrick.
less
So
cringy
check out the
overall,
MC
y'all.
of the New
Like,
Capenna
you can
social
tell that it's
scene.
very scripted. Everything everybody's saying is
Jetmir,
scripted.
Nexus of
They're all
Rebels.
looking each other
Jetmir,
over each other's
Nexus of
shoulders
Rebels.
to the cue
One
cards
red,
or whatever.
green, white for a 5/4
But that makes it less
legendary
cringy
creature,
when
Cat
there's less
Demon.
improvisation
Hey,
from people
that's
who
what I'm
don't
talking about.
improvise.
Cabaret party don't stop.
Giving out vigilance, giving out trample, giving out double strike. That's a party right there.
I
That
think this
seems
is
like a
one
guy
of the
who knows how to
sleeper
have a good
strong
time.
commanders that
Especially if
people are going
everybody's
to
coming through in
overlook.
groups of 3.
A +3
Jetmir's a generous
+0.
guy, and he loves it
3
when someone new
keywords
joins the
on
party,
all of your
which is
counters.
actually the basis of the Cabaretti mechanic, Alliance,
There we
seen
go.
here on Devilish Valet.
For the
Devilish
Alliance.
Valet. 2 and a red for a 1/3 creature devil warrior with trample, haste,
Landfall
and
the creatures.
alliance.
It's creature fall.
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, double Devilish Valet's power until end of turn. Oh
Yo.
my, all right.
That's cool. He ain't taking
Bring in
no
a
for an
bunch
answer.
of creatures.
Yeah, you know, he'll check
One
that
becomes
for
two,
you if
two
you
becomes
want. That's
four.
a good friend right
Four
there.
becomes
I'm
8.
sure you'll get
3
back
creatures
eventually.
entering the battlefield. Am I doing that right? One becomes 2.
He doesn't want to
becomes
just
4,
get this
4
party
becomes 8.
started. He wants it started
Do you
now,
have
and he
3
wants it
creatures
started
enter the
big. He's
battlefield?
gonna
It's
get that
got
power
plus.
up in there.
It's an
The
8/3
Cabaretti are
trample
always
haste
really
double.
jazzed for new arrivals,
Oh my god.
Even if they're not so happy to see him go. Nobody likes a buzzkill
Creature
after
fall,
all.
baby.
Jetmir sees leaving the family as less of a party foul and more of outright betrayal.
Can't all be perfect.
Oh, seriously,
So
yeah.
once the party
Avengers
starts, you
Zendikar,
might
even
find it
more of a
hard
win
to
con with that creature on the
leave.
battlefield.
Especially if you're a politician or a
Double,
celebrity. they want in their back pocket.
double,
But hey,
double.
at least while you're there, you
Yeah,
get to
that's
sit back and
ridiculous.
enjoy the sweet stylings of Kit Kanto, Mayhem Diva, leader of the Cabaretti Cacophony Commander
Ooh,
deck.
Cat Bard
Kit
Druid.
Kanto, Mayhem Diva. 1 red, green, white for a 3/3 legendary creature, Cat Bard Druid.
What was the name of the
Kitty
character
Commander, yes,
that
please.
Chris
Commander,
Tucker
let's go.
played in Fifth Element?
That's what I'm talking
'Cause
about.
this could be
I gotta
altered
build a cat
into-
deck then.
Corporate Mummy!
All that
Corporate
power
Mummy!
she carries with her. There's a lady that knows how to work a crowd.
That kitty's just the cat's pajamas.
Yeah, if you call them the Cabaretti, they get real upset. Don't.
No, I like how she even comes with the hanger on to help trigger the alliance and boost the numbers.
Ruby
of Jetmir.
Road? Yeah, dude,
Hey,
Ruby Rod or
everyone could
Ruby
use a hype
Road,
man,
Ruby Rod, I
especially with
think.
a scene as wild as this one. If you've ever wished that perfect night on a town never had to end, I think you'll find you'll have the time of your life living it up with the Cabaretti.
Just never go home.
No, just never go home. That's it. It's like
You can't
Vegas.
leave, right? But who needs to leave when
Why
it's so
would you?
great?
Why would you want to leave? That's all I'm
Ruby Rod,
saying.
yes, dude.
That's what Jetmir wants to know. No, really.
John, have you ever done Fifth Element on They Said We
I'm
Said?
convinced. All right, so we got brokers,
Maybe that's the
Obscura,
one.
Maestros, Riveteers, Cabaretti. Anything else we should know before we move along?
Well, a word to the wise. In a place
get
like
my
New Capenna, you
stones.
can never be too careful when
Gotta
it comes to
find the
valuables.
stones.
Never hurts to stash something
Gary
away for a
Owe
rainy day.
me
You never know who you're gonna
something big.
cross. Which brings us to a returning mechanic all the way from back in Lorwyn, Hideaway. Seen here on the card Wiretapping.
Wiretapping. 4 and a blue for an enchantment with Hideaway 5. When this
Let's look at
enchantment
that,
enters the
John.
battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Oh, okay.
I love repeated value. Coming on in there, finding good dirt.
Nice, nice. So on its own, you get an extra
That's
card
amazing.
each turn, and if you complete the objective, you get to cast whatever you got squared
Yeah, I
away
really
for
like
free.
this.
Always smart to have a little something extra up your sleeve, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, Mr. J, thanks so much for giving us the inside scoop on the 5 families. And while we weigh our options a little, I think we're gonna head over and hear a little bit about the Planeswalkers for this set and any special art treatments we might have
We
going
gotta
on.
see some
Hey, no
dope
problem at
stuff
all.
here.
You two watch yourselves out there.
That was an
Dangerous
overview.
place in this.
The dope is yet to come.
Right.
I got your back if you got mine.
No doubt.
See you, Jay.
Throne of Eldraine power level. That's an interesting comment, John.
Well, jeepers, look
could
who
see
it
that.
is. Hi, Lauren. Joe.
And it has an
This is
amazing
Lauren
land cycle in
Bond.
it as well.
She is a creative producer at Wizards of the Coast.
Bad Boy
Hello,
Gaming with the
Becca,
$20
Joe, it's
super
so good
chat.
to
What's
see
up?
both
Good
of
morning.
you.
All I want to know is what lottery cards are in the streets.
We'll see. BBG, thank you for the super chat, bro.
Still wondering, what is the story all about here on New Capenna?
Yes, yes. I mean, with the 5 crown families in play, I imagine there's plenty of tension, but I'm curious, what got them all at each other's throats?
Well, there's been a really big change to the status quo on New Capenna, and that's in the
Flint, can you
competition
not
over
hear
the
me?
Halo trade.
Halo, you
No,
said.
just when the video volume's up. I've been trying to turn the volume down on the video when you speak.
Magical resource that pretty much fuels the entire plane. You can use it to power
Oh.
machines, to craft magic items,
Oh, you don't have to do
enhance
that.
spell casting, and you can even serve it up as a refreshment, just like in our next preview card, Halo Fountain.
Halo Fountain. 2 and a white
Whoa.
for an artifact.
Foil of that's gonna look
Ooh, It's
insane.
very shiny. I love this.
You win the game card. Here we
Yeah, I would
go.
love to see a brilliant stage show in that.
Ooh, any card that just says you win the game, sign me up for it.
I like winning.
they
I
really-
mean, and most of the families do too.
Exactly. I mean, they really pull out all the stops for this party on New Capenna. I mean, like Halo, I guess that's important. Then throwing it around, that's just flexing on them. They're just like, eh.
I mean, that's basically the problem in a nutshell. Ultimately, there's just not enough to go around, and that's starting to be a real problem for New Capenna.
Become a Halo saleswoman.
Yep.
Done it.
That's it.
All right, that explains what's going on locally, but what gets our multiverse cast of Planeswalkers involved in here?
Well, this set, our main
DB.
character, is Elspeth Terrell. So we last saw her escaping from the underworld and returning to life on Theros, and she's here for 2 reasons. First, because her good friend Ajani believes this is her long-lost home plane. And second, because there's evidence that New Capenna survived a Phyrexian incursion.
Whoa, okay, so is this the first time we've seen her come back home?
Yes,
What?
it is. Before now, Elspeth's only memories of her home plane was in a Phyrexian dungeon where she was held as a child. So this is really her first time to get out and experience and see New Capenna. And to celebrate her homecoming, let's take a look at her new card.
Planeswalker card. Here we go.
Elspeth Resplendent. 3 white for a 5 loyalty legendary planeswalker, Elspeth. She has a +1 of choose up to 1 target creature,
With a
put a
shield
1/1
counter on
counter,
it.
and a
5
counter
mana's a
from
lot.
among flying, first strike, lifelink, or vigilance on it. A -3 of look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a permanent card with a mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield
Make
with
5
a
mana's
shield
not
counter
gonna-
on it.
gonna
Put the
exclude
rest
this
on the
one from
bottom of
being
your
Let's Play.
library in a random order. And a -7 of
I do like a free
5,
creature, though.
3/3 white
free
angel creature
permanent.
tokens with flying.
Yeah, it seems like she's
Hey.
fitting into this swanky party scene pretty well.
We had so much fun with the costuming.
I'm not
on
a
this
big
set.
fan, bro.
We took Art Deco themes
Yeah,
and
me either.
aesthetics, and we combined them with fantasy elements and armor to make a look for someone like Elspeth that's both fashionable but also practical. So you've seen here all 3 pieces. We have 3 versions of her art. We have her borderless art and her Art Deco versions as well.
I can't pick a favorite. They're all too good.
Regular,
You gotta do all 3
borderless,
of them.
Art Deco.
Costumes. I see it. I see it
Yeah,
coming in your
I
future.
got
Well, I mean, you
Cosplay.
can put 4 of them in a deck, so.
You right. Not a
Sorry if you
commander
can't
deck.
see the corners of the cards. That is
I'll
the
just have to make,
casualty of
make
watching our
4
stream.
commander decks. There you go. Boom. Perfect.
Solved. Problem solved.
Casualty.
So I should also mention that her Art Deco version has a foil etch variant, so you should be on the lookout for that one as well. So there you go, 4 versions.
Don't mind if I
Hey, if you haven't yet, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the stream, it wakes YouTube up and pushes our video out to more people. More people can come hang out. Thank you.
So without anyone else to turn to, she realizes she's going to need to climb up the family ladder
us at least
in
get to
order to get the answers
169
that she's
likes.
after about her history, about the Phyrexian incursion. And she ends up working with Lord Xander and the Maestros.
Ooh, seems
Okay.
like an odd matchup for someone as upstanding and knightly as Elspeth is.
Yes, very true. But Xander is the one with the historical knowledge of the plane. She needs to uncover the truth about the Phyrexian invasion for reasons
Show
that
us
may
some
be becoming
commons.
apparent. So for now, she's willing to work with him as long as he doesn't try and force her to cross her own moral boundaries. And for Xander's part, he needs her help keeping the peace between the families, because not only is the competition over Halo ramping up, but there's the presence of a new demonic mob boss in town known as the Adversary.
Little mystery going on. I like it.
Yeah, what family is he in?
It might be a mystery to Xander, but to our players, they will know him better as
Awesome family, damn it.
Check it out.
Trouble.
Out here swagging on him. I see.
yes.
If
Oh,
you're gonna
look
show
at
up to
that,
the
dude. I
party,
love
show
that.
up.
You gotta show
that
up. That's what I'm
pose.
I
saying.
call him Mob Nixilus.
Excellent.
It's my pet little name. I mean, I don't think he likes it, but I do.
Yeah.
He is out here stunting on him. He's dressing the part.
Mob Nixilus.
Someone's got to rock those pinstripes.
Oh, we
Yeah,
saw
he
our
does
chance
got the
and we
drip.
took it. Now, the good news
She's
for
like, "What's up,
Elspeth
bitches?"
is that Ob Nixilus is not the only other visitor to New Capenna.
Here we
She
go.
has an ally in the nature-loving planeswalker, Vivian Reed.
I'm always here for Vivian.
Same. Ooh, look at that art.
Okay, I didn't know there was that much nature on this plane.
Well, we also had a lot of fun with her costuming, really taking this idea of a ranger and putting them into this setting with a hard-boiled
Show us
detective
Urabrask.
look onto her costuming, trying to reimagine what our planeswalkers look like.
Show us
every
a
time they visit the world.
Phyrexian.
Yeah, this outfit is doing it for me. I mean, the
I hope
long
in the future
coat,
they
the
turn
mini
out
belts,
Nixilus
the
into
kind
a
of-
blob, and we can call him Blob Nixilus.
Going on
Ooze
that I
tribal demon.
Absolutely love.
You said detective. What is the case she's trying to crack?
So she's also got some leads on what Phyrexia is planning, which gets her to join forces with Elspeth. And before long,
Maybe
they
they'll
are
turn him
caught
into a keychain and we can call him Fob Nixilus. I'm done.
Giada, who has the power to produce Halo.
Oh,
Maybe in the future he's
I mean,
really stuck
come on,
up and we
man.
can call him Snob Nixilus.
everybody's on. Oh, everybody's radar right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, very much so.
So what is
Yeah, we
it
can take him to a cookout, call him Corn on the Cob Nixilus.
He can win you the game. So I mean, we know it has the potential.
Thank you, Carrick, for that one.
Bangs.
As far as everyone in New Capenna is concerned, it's really just this very awesome magical power.
We're losing our minds.
But its full potential is still a little bit of a mystery.
If he's dirty, you got to call him Slob Nicholas.
Others discover that it is angel essence.
I told you we were going to be
and
talking
that it
over the
was
stream,
used to
y'all.
defend against the previous Phyrexian invasion. So our Planeswalkers are hopeful that it might help them out in the battles to come.
Man, that sounds like some real good news for all the multiverses. Get that Halo going and all the other things.
Jake can't get past corn on the cob, Nicholas.
Drowsy? Oh. Bring him back. Bring him back.
Except for the angels that are gonna get juiced.
Well, it's
All
a
right,
little
show us something
angel
cool.
juice.
Let's go.
I think it's angel juice. We're getting milk.
Okay, all right. So this sounds like some good news for the multiverse.
Yes, it's definitely a good sign. And if it has piqued your interest, you can check out the full story for Streets of New Capenna over on the Magic
It works
website
in HR
now.
job, Nicholas.
Yeah, he's a
And I
recruiter
keep an
job,
eye on
Nicholas.
those Halo reserves. They might be useful moving forward.
Hey, Bad Boy Gaming,
But
thanks
for
for
now,
the $20
why don't I
super
show
chat, man.
you
That was sweet.
some of the new card treatments that you can expect to find when you start opening packs.
Here we go.
Let's go. Sounds good.
What's
to
the
me.
lottery
Come on,
card?
Blaine. Let's get it.
We have our box topper, Gala Greeters.
Gala Greeters. 1 in a green for a 1/1 creature, elf druid.
Yes, this is a very powerful
Creature
card.
fall. Ooh, creature
And
fall.
this is our first
Creating
ever
treasure tokens
regionalized
to use
promo.
next turn?
So every region
Whoops,
it's printed
that's a
in
good
is going to
card.
get its own art based off of the idea of a nostalgic celebration from a historical boom time period.
If he's really sad,
So
he's
this
Sob
art that you just saw
Nicholas.
is for the North America English release, and you can keep an eye out
like
during
that one.
spoiler
Thank you,
season
Chad.
for previews of the art from the other parts of the world.
How about our 5 crime families, though? I mean, I can't imagine they'd miss the chance to show off without some of their own fancy treatments.
Very much. So every 3-color card in our set, each one of them tied to one of our crime families, is available in our Golden Age treatment.
Woo, that is epic.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, these are sweet.
Really
Yeah,
drew
right.
inspiration
Okay, so this
from
is like the
architecture
secret
and
layer.
Art Deco in that frame design.
Yep.
And now your gold
Kinda.
cards will
Kinda.
also come with extra gold. If you want to double down on it, you will probably be interested in the Gilded treatment, featuring a 3D gold hot stamp.
Oh, this is
yes, sign me up for that.
This is the
May I have some
Gilded.
gold on my gold, please?
No, those cards were like
Oh my
this.
goodness, Lauren, this looks amazing. I can't wait to bling out my commander
Wait.
decks with some of these. You know how I do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited. I mean, I saw a jet mirror in there with your name on it.
yeah,
Yeah, those
you know.
those were like
Thank
the
you so
secret
much for
layer,
keeping us up
gilded
to speed.
treatments.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. This was great.
I'm so happy to. Why don't we
Jesper
all
with
go
the
today, and then we'll show you out.
SEK 50. Where them box toppers at? I think we just saw it. Wasn't that green one? Or was that the buy box?
Well,
promo?
everyone, it sounds like it's just about time to choose a family, raise a glass, and live the high life in New Capenna.
All right, so we're going to go back through all the cards that we've seen today on stream
Cabaretti.
before we call it a day
Great
here.
choice. Love that for you.
Little party life at home. What do you think?
Bobby, thank you for
I'm
joining
thinking
the
the
Took
Riveteers. You know, we get in there, we
Jeez.
brawl a little bit, we get things done. Lauren?
I'm definitely going with the Obscura.
Elspeth chops
They
off his
know
hand and he
everything
becomes
that's
Knob
happening in New
Nick.
Capenna.
So that's-
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm all about those maestros.
Hey, I
Comes
just
in
dropped
that
our Discord
assassinating
link in chat. Definitely check out our Discord if you want to hang out and talk Commander and MTG
For whatever
Finance.
family you end up picking, make sure you grab New Capenna. It's out in pre-release April 22nd on Magic Online and Magic Arena April 28th, and in stores everywhere April 29th.
All right, until next time, and remember, family means business. Bye.
All right.
Secret reveal.
Oh,
One more thing.
make sure to be following Hipsters of the Coast as well, because they're always just posting all this stuff. But we're going to talk about all the cards.
Frixian.
What is it?
I'm pausing this. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You can play it this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card. Instead, they exile the top card of their library they may play it this turn. Oh, interesting. So it turns the first card draw for your opponents each turn into an exiled card that can only be played that turn. That could be an interesting effect. I mean, it's essentially stopping them from drawing cards. They only get access to whatever card they draw that turn. So it starts forcing your opponents into some tough decisions. Urabrask Heretic Praetor. So this kind of follows the theme from the stories that have been posting online that Urabrask is turning against Phryxia.
So, okay, they're giving you a hasty 4/4 with the impulse draw, which is good.
Yeah.
But it does, it does kind of put them into a bind, but it gives them card advantage as well. I don't know how much I like it, but the drawback for the haste, I think, is a little bit steep. But I mean, it's kind of cool. It's a cool political card for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as brutal as the Jin-Gitaxias or the what do we see, Vorinclex on Kaldheim?
Right.
Well, let's take a look back through what we got here. Looking at the brokers, we got this ability. Oh yeah, look at that blur, baby. This video is not done rendering. Here we go.
No, that's okay. We'll get there.
Shield counters. This was the big thing.
Right.
For the Bant tribe, for the what do you call them? The brokers.
The brokers. Yes.
The brokers have shield counters. Here's the new commander from the brokers.
Falco.
Banton 1 for a 3/3 flyer trampler. Enters the battlefield with totem armor or shield counter. If you missed it, shield counters are basically totem armor. You can look
see
at
a lot of subscriptions pouring in. Thank you for subscribing. And also, if you are just joining, we're going over the cards from the new Capenna stream that just completed. So if you're just now popping in, we're just going to look through the cards. We just started doing it. If you did enjoy the stream, before we get into these, I'm Jake. That's Joel over there.
Hey-o.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you did enjoy, click like and subscribe. And we have a very big Discord where a lot of folks are over there playing Commander together, setting up games on Spell Table. If that sounds fun to you, you should go check it out.
If you've been thinking about supporting us on Patreon, right now we got a little sticker promo going. I've got them down here in the bottom left. Little Jake or Joel Neon Dynasty chibi
Who did you
stickers.
like more today? Would you like more today? Jake or Joel? We're going to send you that sticker.
You will get a random one, and there will be opportunities for our patrons to earn the other sticker in due time. Falco Spara, Jake, it comes in with a shield counter that's given it totem armor. You can look at the top card of your library at any time, and you can cast spells from the top of your library by removing a counter from a creature you control in addition to paying their other costs. As if, you know, cards like Doubling Season needed more of a reason to be incredibly expensive. This is the kind of thing we're looking for here. Casting spells from the top of your library, removing counters from a creature. Jesper with the super chat, the SEK50. Thought I'd give you another super chat, but real talk, this was cringe dog poo poo. Lool. Parentheses, you guys rock.
Oh, Card Shop Reality, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, Jesper. Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate
Everybody,
that.
thanks for hanging out.
Falco Spara Pact Weaver is pretty cool. I'm a fan of this.
I mean, the 3/3 flying trample for 4 is already pretty good, as is. I mean, clearly it needed abilities, but yeah, I mean, I think the card is fine.
Any of those cards,
shield counter is good. That's evasion.
Ikoria, any of those cards that like cycle to put counters on stuff, trample, death touch, whatever, kind of like Death Corona.
Yeah. You can't bring that card up over here. It puts me in a weird place whenever we talk about that one.
Okay, we'll not talk about Space Godzilla Death Corona. Let's look at the this is the commander. This is the pre-con commander.
Yeah.
For the Obscura tribe. Bant? No, sorry, the brokers. I'm gonna learn these new names, or maybe not. Here's a Bant commander, Parry the Pulverizer. 3/3 for 4, Bant +1, enters the battlefield, put a shield counter on target creature. So you can put the shield counter on parry or on anything else you want to make temporarily indestructible. Whenever parry attacks, target creature you control gains trampling, gets +X/+X until in a turn where X is the number of different kinds of counters among permanents you control.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of cool too.
Counters tribal, yeah, it's not just +1/+1 counters.
I'm just saying, if I'm playing this, because It does look like Voltron, right? If I'm
Potentially,
playing that,
yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of, I don't know. I would rather just play Rafik. I think Rafik is more fun. This just doesn't look super fun to me, but it's creature centric, so that's just my play style.
I wish the trigger wasn't on Perry's attack. I wish it was whenever you attack, so that Perry is able to sort of sit and
back
advise.
and be an enchantment.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, thematically, it's a Rhino soldier. Perry's going to be up on the front line with your creatures attacking. But, give Perry unblockable with a Whisper Silk Cloak, or it's already got temporarily indestructible. Put Darksteel Plate on it, make it permanently indestructible. Put that shield counter on something else.
Yeah.
If you got 4 different types of counters among permanents you control, so I'm assuming loyalty counters count, +1/+1 counters. What are the other main types of counters that we can put on things?
Jake, more importantly, Rhino Tribal. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah, Rhino Tribal is kind of cool. This is neat to have at the helm. I like the shield counters specifically because of proliferate effects. I think that's going to be really strong. And when you do build shield counters into proliferate and people aren't able to remove your stuff, I think that there's some value there. I think that there's definitely something to be played around with. So I'd expect something like Contagion Engine to see a pop. I mean, just like off the top of my head, just, that card has always been powerful and it has few printings. And, I don't have a position in those cards. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 copies, but I would look there and I'd expect for proliferate effects to see some sort of
Karn's Bastion.
Some sort of Karn's Bastion, Evolution Sage, anything in those colors. Flux Channeler as well. I mean, speaking of Evolution Sage and Flux Channeler, aren't those War of the Spark cards? We are going to be opening War of the Spark very soon, later on tonight. Actually, 2 boxes. It's going to be our 39th episode of Foil Quest. So if that sounds fun, you should definitely come out for that. We are hunting for that beautiful Mono Liliana.
Inexorable Tide. Here's my pick. To click. This is my pick to click. 2 sets. Scars and Modern Masters 15. Hasn't been reprinted since 2015. Whenever you cast a spell, you're proliferating that shield counter.
Dude, this card used to be such jank. This card was 25 cents when it came out. I remember because we were playing hardcore around Scars of Mirrodin, dude. This card was trash. This card was absolute trash.
But in an EDH setting, this card is kick-ass.
Oh, it's amazing. It's fantastic in EDH.
So this is my pick to click as far as if the Bant tribe takes off. I think that this card will have some play.
I think so. And Contagion Engine as well. I mean, Contagion Engine being colorless is just, I mean, that's like a no-brainer. That goes in anything.
And bro, this is so when we look at cards, y'all, when we're evaluating cards from the finance standpoint, you're looking at number of printings, you're looking at number of variants, you're looking at ubiquity. This is a colorless card that can go in any colors. Obviously, we're colorless card that can go in any colors. Hello, Joel. Good analysis.
Good morning, Joel.
Yeah, good morning. This card can fit into any deck. If it's playing with that Bant deck, you've got double proliferate on a 4 activation. Plus, it's a different type of removal than Bant normally has access to with -1/-1 counters. And it goes on to each creature. 2 printings, Scars of Mirrodin in the list.
Yep.
This is definitely the kind of card that gets affected by a mechanic like shield counters and cards that are looking at different kinds of counters among permanents you control.
Especially because this guy right now is in the blink colors as well.
Yep.
So when you start to blink this and put more shield counters on stuff, and you can build around this effect, and that your commander is there. I mean, it's a low to the ground commander in green as well, right? So no problem getting the mana, no problem finding the cards. It's got blue, which is, I mean, it's blue, dude. So I think that there's definitely something here. Yeah. It's not exactly my favorite card, though. I'm not like super excited about it, but I think some people will be.
Okay, we've seen the new Obnixilis since the stream has come out. Obnixilis the Adversary. It's got casualty X. The copy isn't legendary and has starting loyalty X. So when you cast this spell, you can sacrifice a creature with power X. When you do copy it, and the copy becomes a token. The copy isn't legendary and has starting loyalty
yeah,
X.
That's a good point.
+1, each opponent loses 2 life and unless they discard a card. If you control a demon or devil, you gain 2 life. -2, create a 1/1 red devil creature token with when this creature dies, it deals damage to any target, 1 damage. And then -7, target player draws 7 cards, lose 7 life. I like that it's 3 mana. And you can create a copy of it with a huge power, man. I mean, you got ball lightning on the field. You sacrifice the ball lightning that's gonna die anyway.
I like the little bit of life gain on it too. That's kind of cool.
So if
you
can
have a demon or devil.
Yeah. So if you can casualty a creature that's got 7 power, you're able to draw 7 cards, lose 7 life immediately after casting this for 3 mana. Yeah, exactly. Void Prism, I'm with you. Casualty 7 and ult the copy. Insane. That's what you do right there. Rakdos colors. Potentially 3 mana, draw 7, lose 7. leave a 3 loyalty walker behind that can +1 to have each opponent lose 2 life, or -2 to create a 1/1 devil.
So it literally clones itself?
Yeah.
This is crazy, dude.
As you cast a spell, you can sacrifice a creature with power X. When you do copy this spell, the copy becomes a token. That's pretty cool. I did see also that we got a new vehicle, Mysterious Limousine, 5 mana, 4/4. Enters the battlefield or attacks. Exile up to 1 other target creature until it leaves the battlefield. If a creature's put in exile this way, return each other card exile with Mysterious Limousine to the battlefield under its owner's control. Whoa! So when it ETBs, you get to exile a creature, and it works in a way where you can only exile 1 creature at a time. But on attack, you can exile a different creature. Crew 2.
Wow. Yeah.
The limousine,
Crew 2, man.
The limousine comes by and whisks you up, and you're gone.
Or it runs you over.
This will be available in a bundle of 8 set boosters. So this is the bundle card, is Mysterious Limousine.
Oh, you only get this in a bundle?
It says Mysterious Limousine from Streets of New Capenna. This will be available in a bundle of 8 set boosters.
Okay, got it.
We saw Urbrask. Here's the different versions of Urbrask. We obviously got a Friction. Dude, everybody in the comments of our videos has been hating how I pronounce Frixion. And I make the Frix all 1 syllable of Frix.
Yeah, that's nice. It's smart that you do that. Yeah.
It saves time, honestly, and it's just a smart choice overall. Doesn't that Urbrask on the right kind of look like some kind of evolved alien?
It's kind of hard for me to make out what I'm looking at, honestly.
This looks like an alien, right? Frixion.
Looks like some sort of
that's what I'm saying.
Some sort of like neck thing going on there.
Yes, some kind of neck thing going on there. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. Getaway Car, 3 mana, 4/3 haste. Whenever it attacks or blocks, return up to 1 target creature that crewed it this turn to its owner's hand. Interesting.
Oh, so that is a little bit of like a little blinky blink going on there, but crew 1.
Yeah, crew 1, so anything can.
I mean, and here's the thing that's cool about it is you can play it for 3 because it has haste. You crew it with whatever was left behind. Let's just say, well, when vehicles first came out, Thraben and Spectre played well alongside them. So you just have any 1 power just sitting on the board. Now all of a sudden that 1 power is able to get in for 4/3. Then you return that creature. Now you have Thraben and Spectre again, play it again, get another clue. I mean, that's just one small example that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't hate this card.
No, I like
cool.
it. It's playable. 3 mana. It's got 4 power and haste. That's actually pretty legit.
Yeah.
This is a commander card, by the way, y'all. This is like a constructed card for sure.
Yeah.
But it seems good for constructed.
I would not play it in commander, probably. No,
I don't think so. Cut of the Prophets. Well, this is terrifying looking. 2 black, X. Casualty 3. As you cast this, you can sacrifice a creature with power 3 or greater. When you do, copy it. You draw X, you lose X. Wow. This is...
Now, this is
a commander card.
Commander playable. Yeah.
This is a great draw spell. And in a deck that you're playing this, you don't care. You're happy to sacrifice that creature with power 3 or greater. You're happy to do it. That's part of what you're trying to do. No, you don't pay X on the copy. It copies whatever you paid into X the first time. So for 5 mana and sacrificing a creature power 3 or greater, you're going to get to draw 6, lose 6. That seems like a pretty good return.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
You do pay the life twice.
You do. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. As a draw spell goes, it's pretty solid.
Damnable Pack × 2. That's a good way to put it. Oh my god.
Galagreeters.
Right, what do we get here?
Galagreeters is the box topper. We saw this in the stream, but apparently
there are 6 arts.
We are getting regional variants of Galagreeters.
Oh, got it. Okay.
They're like Wizards is
you know what that means.
Hey, look, I know you're attacking other countries in the world, but Russia, here's your variant of Galagreeters. Enjoy your war.
Well, it isn't all of we're not going to get into that. But it's not all of Russia.
That's not where you want to go with this stream, Jake? You don't want to get real canceled today?
So I was over at the Jake and Joel stream, and it was all about New Capenna. And then they went really hard into talking about Russia.
Oh, no,
and
Jake, it's not 6.
We were not having it.
It's 11.
Oh, it's 11. There are not more than 6 regions.
There's a 6.
Can't possibly be a thing.
2 countries, United States, not United States, right? Those are the 2 countries. Japanese, German, French, Chinese traditional, and Chinese simplified. Okay, so we got a little regional variant.
Cool.
Vivian on the hunt.
All right, so what? So the Galagreeters, I'm just like, it's a box topper, so it's not going to appear anywhere else. Is that the understanding?
Yeah.
So this just comes when you buy a box. Got it. Or is it just in every box?
No, I think it's the box topper.
Card Shop Reality Antarctica gets left out again.
Box topper for Streets of New Capenna. Let's look at Vivian on the Hunt. +2. 6 mana for a 4 loyalty. This better be good. The templating on this looks really weird. I wonder if this is... The templating of this looks really weird. Vivian on the Hunt. +2. You may sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed creature's mana value. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Wait, hang on. Is this real? +2 for a birthing pod effect?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that's really good. I would probably run it in Carador in a heartbeat. It's a little expensive.
Is this
but
real?
Having an additional birthing pod is pretty sweet.
Yo, birthing pod for a +2?
Well, and look at the other one. Mill 5 cards, then put any number of creature cards milled this way into your hand.
And then -1 is... This can't be real. Why is the templating like that on the bottom? And the minus... It's just a -1 on a 6 loyalty walker to create a 4/4?
I mean, creating a 4/4 Rhino Warrior creature token is kind of cool, too.
Yeah, for -1?
Yeah, that's pretty good value. But it is expensive, dude. Look at it. It's 2 green and 4 others, so it's expensive. But
Sure,
it is
but-
in green, so you can get to it.
Right.
I will say, though, that Nissa, you remember that Nissa, that 5 cost from War of the Spark that kicked everybody's butt forever?
Yeah,
There might be something here. There might be something here.
Yeah, man, because it doubled all your mana and it turned your lands into creatures. And then if you
Right.
did get to ult, you literally got every forest out of your library. But for 6 mana, the ult on this is -1, create a 4/4.
Well, it's not an alt. It's just a Planeswalker with 3 abilities. There is no big alt on this thing. I think the +2 is pretty much the alt. Being able to like go grab
it's
anything.
unbelievable to me that the +2 is that good and is not a minus. Bro, Birthing Pod.
I mean, and the +1 is
broken.
nuts too. Like, dude, this card in limited is just gonna win everything.
It's gonna win the
You
game.
just do that +1, get all your creatures. Let's go.
This.
Oh,
the ult is
AG
-10.
is saying, bro, this is a misprint. The alt is -10, make 10 rhinos.
That would make more sense to me. This whole card is throwing me off. I want on the record that I think this is fake. It is so written.
I mean, it is pretty good. It is pretty good.
This doesn't make any sense.
Can anyone confirm if this card is real or not?
Let's go and look at the actual article here.
Randy is saying that he's kidding about the rhino thing, the 10 rhinos.
No, it's on their official page.
Yeah, bro, that's a card.
Yo, they designed Elspeth Resplendent and they were just like +1 counters.
Let me just get a little bit more water here. My throat is dry and I'm out of water, and I keep eating sand. So give me a second.
Don't eat sand.
I love the taste of sand. Fuck.
All right, well, that's a crazy card. This is a nuts one. This is a nuts one. I just can't believe that. I don't know. Birthing Pod is. This is crazy. I'm liking Birthing Pod on a Planeswalker. I'll put it that way. Look, it's the lands. We'll come back to those when Jake's here. Looks like that's what we've gotten so far. Oh, here's our... What are these? Our common lands? Common land cycle's got draw a card on it. It's not bad. That's pretty sick. So collecting all 45 Golden Age cards have a gilded version. Randy, I saw your question. Randy asked, where do we get those golden cards? So this says gilded cards appear in set and collector boosters. There are 45 Golden Age cards that have a gilded version. Gilded cards are always in English, though they can be opened in boosters of any language.
Oh, they're always in English.
3% of set boosters contain a gilded common or uncommon. 1% of set boosters contain a gilded rare or mythic rare.
Wait, say that again?
3% of set boosters contain a gilded common or uncommon. 1% of set boosters contain a gilded rare or mythic rare. 25, 1 and 4 collector boosters contain a gilded common or uncommon. And 13% of collector boosters contain a gilded rare or mythic rare.
Okay, so Bihei, are you sure? Are you sure that this is the same with the Hidetsugu? Is these the exact same odds? Because I feel like these are going to be much more prevalent.
No, Hidetsugu was not a quarter of collector boosters.
Right.
Hidetsugu was like single-digit percentages. In set boosters, these are pretty rare, but you can get them in set and collector boosters. I mean, they look really sweet to me.
They are way, way higher. Got it. Oh, I see. He was saying that the neon Hidetsugu is always English.
Oh, yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Natural state
Wow.
inversion with the Nixless jokes. His real name's Robert. It's Bob Nicholas.
Not done yet. Not done. Keeping it going. He's like, that meme is good, guys. We're riding the meme.
Rhyme Zone Bob. Rhyme Zone Bob.
Bob.
Here we go. Bob rhymes. We got
MTG
corn in the
Gaming
cob,
Bob
Nicholas. Hob? I don't know what hob means.
It's like a goblin.
If he's got to get to the main deck and mop it, he's Swab Nicholas.
Oh, Pirate Nicholas would be Swab Nicholas.
Okay, I'm gonna let chat make the jokes about Throb Nicholas. I'm not going there.
Someone did say earlier Heartthrob Nicholas, which I think is fine.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
wholesome.
Romantic comedy. Heartthrob Nicholas.
Yeah, that's wholesome.
There's not a lot of good ones. If you don't know what to call him, he's Thingamabob Nicholas.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's fun.
Okay, we're done with Rhyme Zone.
Christmas morning.
We're out of the Rhyme Zone Nicholas. Come on. Let's move on. We're never going to move on from Nicholas. Yo, thank you for that zoom in. Really appreciate that, Wizards. Jetmir Nexus. I like how you click on them and they get smaller. This Golden Age art, these are going to be desirable. I want these Golden Age art commanders in their gilded treatments. These are very cool.
Yeah, that would be a fun thing to collect. And I feel like they were saying these are in 13% of collector boosters here, right?
Yep.
Is that correct? These are the gilded treatment.
13% of collector boosters are going to get a gilded rare or a mythic rare. 25% are going to get a gilded common or uncommon.
Okay. Got it. I can't wait, honestly, and I know I was memeing in the video, but I'm less interested in all of like the rares and mythics, and I want to see what kind of uncommon, like I know that there's going to be some sort of really good uncommon that comes out of this set, and I want to see what that is. So I'm really excited for the spoilers to pop up in a big way.
I really don't want to get into this any further, and this is the last thing I'll say about it, but I am interested at this point if Wizards of the Coast is still doing business with Russia. There's a lot of companies that have just closed out that section of their portfolio for now. And I'm very interested that's interesting.
I mean, clearly there's something going on. It's just, yeah.
Well, they can make Russian prints and like sell Russian boxes, wherever. I'm just curious. I'm curious what kind of business Hasbro and WotC are still doing with Russia. It's just interesting.
Money.
Yeah, for sure, money, but you'd think war would outweigh money, but whatever. We also saw that this was previously announced.
Not financial advice. Yep.
This was previously announced, but if you had missed it, the Stranger Things Secret Lair cards are getting their prints, and they are on the list now. The list is shorter now because that's where we're going to see the mechanically identical versions of the Secret Lair Stranger Things cards. But these are nice zoom in. Thank you, Joel. Good click. These are the Secret Lair ones, all themed to Innistrad for some reason and not themed to New Capenna.
Now, what's interesting about these cards, just to kind of fill you in,
I don't
is
know.
that these are the exact cards that came out of the Secret Lair, just named differently. They have the same text. They do all the same thing. You could mix and match them with those cards, but you could not exceed 4 copies. So it's just, this is their way of getting around. And it's awkward because they can't even put the name of the cards on here like they did in Ikoria with the nameplate, because of licensing reasons, most likely.
Geez, they are pushing these names, the name templating, they're pushing the length of these names to their absolute limits. Hargild Kindly Rune Chanter. Some companies still know how business is done. I can't believe they fit all of that in the title block.
Yeah. But I mean, it is cool. At least they followed through on this and made sure that these got made. But you can only acquire these again. Where did you say you can only acquire them again? Only on the list.
1 in 8 Streets of New Capenna set boosters will contain a card mechanically identical to the Secret Lair cards.
1 in 8. Got it. So that
these
is a
will be
way to
available.
push set boosters in a big way.
If you're a thief, you can try to rob Nixilis. Yes, 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 yes.
If he were wearing a life vest, had no arms or legs, and was in a lake, then he would be Bob Nixilis.
All right. Okay. Okay. We've created a monster. We're going to check Hipsters of the Coast one last time. Feeling generous today. Jake, you want to give away another pack of Dragon Shields?
Yeah, we can give away another pack of Dragon Shields. If you do win a giveaway, you're going to have to reach out on Instagram or Twitter. If you are not a patron, if you are a patron, you can just reach out on
You got something you want to pick?
Discord.
You want to pick from your box?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Give me just a second. How about some non-glare?
Yeah.
And then we'll get those out to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is like and be a subscriber. If you do win one of our giveaways, you don't have to share it. You don't have to be like, here's my dead grandfather. I shared it to him. What? Oh, that got kind of dark. I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Weird way to put that, Jake. Really strange way of putting that. You see here, we got DB won these on the Capenna stream. This was our early bird giveaway, our Nebula Dragon Shields. Jake's going to go pick some Dragon Shields out. We'll give another sponsored box away. Thank you to Dragon Shield for sponsoring our channel. We appreciate it. We appreciate. It's looking like that's what we're getting today. Anybody seeing anything else different? Anything else new? Anything else unique? Excuse my burp. Cut of the Profits. Bob Nixilis, the Adversary. Jake, what do you want our phrase to be?
All right, so we were talking about Spell Table earlier. We do have a Commander League where everybody gets together. How many people are in it? Bobby would know. Do you know off the top of your head how many people are in our Spell Table League?
This month it's a little bit lower. We're doing a more unique sort of niche theme, but normally it's between 30 and 50.
Okay, so there's different themes. There's building parameters. It's a great time. We do play over Spell Table, so in the spirit of our sponsor, Dragon Shield, how about we do some silver non-glare, brand new spanking sleeves. Get that deck sleeved up that you've been waiting on. We'll send these out to somebody. Let's just
we're not doing
we'll roll it in a minute
dead
here.
Grandpa. I'm gonna do exclamation league. Exclamation league is what I want you to type into the chat, not exclamation RIP granddad. Not that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Everybody
and
type
then
in.
Also, we've got 490 watching. Can we get to 400?
Oh my
likes?
God, Jake, I just did. Oh my God, look at this. I've created chaos.
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm an idiot. Exclamation league is a command to our Nightbot, and so it's dropping
You fool!
to jam Commander League info.
Hashtag league. Hashtag league.
No, it's already done. It's already done. I'm seeing the people coming in.
Oh God.
Yo, so
Look
what
at
our
this.
what our Commander League is, y'all, is a
man.
tournament series over Spell Table from the comfort of your home. It's a budget
know this guy.
Commander League. It's proxy friendly. If you want to join it, jump into our Discord, ask around. You do have to be a patron to participate, but that's because we fund it with prizes. We are going to be giving away, sleeves. We've got some sleeves, and we've got here. Let me swap over. I can actually, April League Commander Prizes League April. Here we go. Yeah, check this out.
Oh.
So if you get first or second, you get to choose one thing from anywhere in the treasure chest, which is all the precons and all the bundles going back to whatever set that month is at. This month we're going back all the way to AFR. First through third,
And it is a proxy-friendly league,
Yep.
so don't feel like you have to buy a bunch of cards. You can proxy up. Make sure your deck is on Moxfield, and you'll be able to look at its price.
First through third, you're gonna win our Dragon Shield Custom Commander League 2022. Jake and Joel are Magic sleeves. Oh, by the way, Jake, I've got our list of winners from February and March that we need to send some Commander League sleeves out to.
Okay. Yeah, you'll just have to let me know.
Jump into Discord. The link is being posted over and over again because I'm a moron and made our command the giveaway command as well. Nightbot is like, I'm doing as best as I can. I'm counting the entrants. I'm telling people about the league.
This is the hardest I've ever worked.
Nightbot is like, I'm so tired. I can't do this much longer.
I am done. I'm retiring. I'm an old robot. Primal, Jesus, come on. My new Valorant tag is gonna be Dead Grandpa Jay. Fuck.
Anyway, our Commander League is really fun, y'all. It's budget, it's proxy friendly. It's a new format every month. Each league lasts 4 weeks. The league lasts the whole year. Each flight, I guess, lasts a 4-week period. You start at $100 budget. You go look at the chat. You start with $100 budget. You go up $50 every week. Like we said, proxy friendly. You play from your house. It's awesome. Jump into our Discord. Our Discord link has been dropped into chat like 1,000,000 times at this point.
Card Shop says, Joel, put this on the 2020 highlight reel. It got lost in all the Nightbot commands.
Bro.
Corn on the cob, Nixilis.
I'm telling you, man.
We're not letting it die.
That's my favorite one is take him to a cookout. He's corn on the cob, Nixilis. That is definitely my favorite. All right. Exclamation Point League is going to enter you to win the sleeves that Jake showed off. Joining our league is going to make you eligible for prizes.
Silver non-glare dragon shields. So when you are playing on spell table and you're trying to set up all your lights and make sure that you're not getting a glare on your sleeves, these are going to be helpful for that. We did ask Dragon Shield for a bunch of non-glare sleeves, so look out for more of these in the future. We are going to be giving more of these away.
One day we'll all be sitting in a tribunal before the AI that controls everything, and we will be being judged on how we treated technology and bots. And this moment is going to be brought up in my trial where they're like, you remember what you did to Nightbot? Nightbot cried through that entire day.
Yeah. Cobb Nixilis.
That's a good question. Jnar, can you play and receive the prize if you live in France? You absolutely can play. You will receive prizes, but they will not be the physical prize. We like to send the value of the prize via PayPal or Cash App or whatever.
So you just get money.
Yeah. To outside of the US. Inside the US, we do ship our stuff. Outside the US.
Now we can send it to you, but you would just have to pay all of that extra price
just work
to
with us on
ship
shipping.
Internationally.
For sure.
So it's like, yeah.
But yes, you're absolutely welcome to participate. You do need to work with time zones because every week, if you're in the league, you get assigned to a pod of 4 people to play that week. And with your pod of 4, you arrange a time, whatever works for everybody. And so if
Canadians get money as well.
Canadians get money as well. If you're outside of the US, you'll need to just be aware of whatever time zone you're in and how that's going to work with your pod.
If you live outside the US, you get money. If you live in the US, you are strictly getting cardboard.
Look at this. Incriminate. We're seeing some new cards. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by the same player. That player sacks one of them.
Oh, what did we get? Commons?
A common.
Show me this.
Choose 2 target creatures controlled by the same player. That player sacks one of them. I don't like choices, y'all. I've never liked cards that give my opponents choices unless every single one is guaranteed bad, and this is not a guaranteed bad choice.
You may sacrifice your 1/1 or your 6/6 hexproof.
Well, and also notice choose up to is missing from this. So, yeah, I just don't like this card. An offer you can't refuse. Counter target non-creature spell.
It's fine for limited.
Wait. I don't care that this gives the controller of the spell 2 treasure tokens. 1 blue to counter target non-creature spell? I wonder how CEDH likes the drawback here. 1 mana counter target non-creature.
I think it's worth it. And it's political. That's good.
Yeah, this card seems like a really good uncommon. Got about 2 more minutes, y'all. Type in exclamation point league. It's going to do 2 things. It's going to enter you in to win some Dragon Shields, and it's also going to post our info on our Commander League.
Bro, that's CEDH playable, dude. They don't even care about the 2 treasure tokens at that point. If it's about interrupting the combo, that's the card I was talking about. When I said earlier, I'm looking for the big bomb uncommon from this set.
There it is.
It's going to make waves, and that's it. That's the card.
Our Discord link is dropping a lot. Y'all jump in there.
Yeah, for CEDH, Spell Pierce, I mean, because it's so mana restrictive, but Spell Pierce, they can still play around it. I mean, that's a lot of coverage. Non-creature is a ton of coverage.
Yeah, this card seems pretty solid. I mean, counter food chain. Give them 2 treasure tokens. Who cares?
Yeah, and they can't. Yeah, exactly. Because it's just about getting out of the combo. You don't care about the treasure tokens.
Nope. I like that card. Rumor Gatherer. White 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, scry 1. If this is the second time this ability, draw a card. Whoa. This is good. This is an enchantment. This is a very, it's not literally an enchantment. We like creatures like this as enchantments. You play them like an enchantment in Commander, where you just want to play it onto the battlefield and leave it alone.
Ryan Spence, I see it equal to Swan Song in a lot of ways.
It's a good thing that this is an uncommon, because I think that this card in green-white,
I don't think it's...
possibly
maybe.
In green-white in Bant, maybe 3 color with 2 pips, it's not terrible, but having 2 creatures into the battlefield is pretty easy to pull off in a deck that is running this. Scry 1, draw a card for 2 creatures entering the battlefield. That seems really good to me. Creature Fall seems rough,
draw
dude.
in white, man.
Creature
Nice.
Fall has the potential to be super broken with how many cards there are that are like, put 4 tokens onto the battlefield. There's not,
thanks for that sub.
you don't have the ubiquity like with Landfall. If we compare Creature Fall Alliance to Landfall, you don't have cards that say put 4 land tokens onto the battlefield, but you have a ton of cards that are like put 2 tokens, put 3 tokens. Any of this Creature Fall stuff with like Krenko,
Right.
I mean, things are getting out of hand very, very quickly. I'm rolling this giveaway. If you're not in it, sorry. Congratulations to Willie G. Willie G, make sure that you message us on Discord. Get into our Discord, message us over there. Jake, Willie G is the winner of the...
Congratulations to Willie G. I'm going to make a note and put it on the Dragon Shields right now. And yes, you do need to reach out via Instagram or Twitter. If you did enjoy the stream, click like and subscribe. That's a great way to support the channel. And we will have many more like it in the future.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all hanging out. We're going to wrap it up there. We've got another stream later tonight here on the channel. Jake is going to be opening a box of War of the Spark Japanese, looking for
2 boxes.
2 boxes.
2 boxes.
Tell us about it.
This is episode 39, man. This is our 39th episode. We have pulled so many of the alternate art foil planeswalkers from War of the Spark. And this was before we got in all those big variants that started in Throne of Eldraine. So if you do want to come be part of that pre-variant era and see us make history, hopefully, we're cracking into a brand spanking new case tonight. We've got 6 patrons. Zach G is hanging out. I know Zach's in there. We've got patrons. If you want to get involved, if you want to open a box yourself, just head on over to Patreon. The link is in the description of the video.
James, we can go over the triumphs, but we've pretty much gone over them before. I mean, they're really good. They look cool. It's weird that they named them so specifically to this plane, so they can't really reprint them. But it was the same on Ikoria, right? Zagoth and Ketria, all that stuff is unique to that plane. So
Willie G, you can just message me in Discord. It's Visidrix86.
What it means with these triumphs, and it's what we've been preaching we'll be preaching until Ikoria goes out of print, if it's not already. I gotta check. Is that this is going to be your opportunity to pick these up. Wait until 3 or 4 weeks after this set is released and pick these up for yourself. You're never going to regret having them. They're always going to fit into 3+ color EDH decks. And the reprints aren't going to be wild on these because Jetmir's Garden, Rafine's Tower, Spar's Headquarters, where are we going to reprint those cards? Maybe Secret Layers? But why would they do a Secret Layer of this land cycle right in the same year at the very least of this set coming out? And so you're not, unless we visit Capenna again and they're like, sure, let's just reprint Jetmir's Garden, Rafine's Tower, and the Proving Ground, all these.
Honestly, Joel, you're making a good case for them not reprinting these outside of the list. I don't know where you could put them. You could just put them into a double master set, something like that.
Yeah.
They could end up there because that's kind of like an anything goes catch all of whatever you want to put in there. But thematically, yeah, I mean,
so James, that's kind of the analysis
about the triomes.
Right. Well, I'm saying the exact same about the triomes. That's kind of the analysis of these tri-lands, is you get them while the set is out. Get them while the set is hot. It's the same thing with fetch lands right now. We are not going to see those fetch lands from Modern Horizons 2 again for a nice long time. Get them right now while they're at their absolute lowest.
Not financial advice, though.
Not financial advice. But if I were a player that wanted those fetch lands, I would be getting them right now because they are not going to be reprinted for a long time and they are at their rock bottom right now. It's going to be the same thing with these triomes. Pick them up while the set is in print.
And the thing is it might not even be rock bottom, but the risk is low.
They're not going to go much lower.
Right.
That's my analysis of the tri-lands. Everybody, thank you for hanging out tonight, this afternoon, today. God, I only ever stream at night, so it's weird when these happen. Congratulations to our Dragon Shield winners. Thank you to Dragon Shield for sponsoring. Jump into our Discord, join our league, join our Patreon. If you join our Patreon right now, you'll get either a Jake or a Joel Neon Dynasty Chibi sticker, and there will be opportunities to collect the other.
That is true.
I'm done. Jake, anything else?
Just come hang out 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to open 2 boxes of Japanese War of the Spark. We've got 6 episodes of Foil Quest coming up. It's going to be a great time. We got a lot more streams. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm going to go get some breakfast. I'm going to walk the dog. It's going to be a great time.
Peace out, everybody. Happy opening day to people who care about the MLB, and we'll see you later tonight for Foil Quest. Bye-bye.
TTFN.